Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from anywhere you're watching my channel from. This is your own boy Sketopy live on direct news from United States of America. Uh, this happened last week, Friday. The man went to take the children from the ex-wife because every weekend the children will always come to him by him taking them from their mother. But it was unfortunate that these three kids were found in the campground where they were killed. But the question is, do you really believe that these children were killed by the father? Because all suspicions are raising to the father that he committed the crime, and this was an ex-military man that has been pulled out of his service. So, but he is on the run at the moment, and they are conducting search for him. I would like you to listen to the news direct from the source, but I found this. I just want my fans to also add their comment. What probably if this man is being kidnapped or he was being put to the subject by then killing the children and pulling everything on him? Do you really think that a man will just kill the three kids just like that because of his mental disorder, according to what the ex-wife is claiming? I want you to listen and share your comment below. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please try to support your homeboy, Sketopy. He's just trying to grow up the channel as a new beginner. And as you support him, God is going to bless you. Thanks and watch.
We turn now to a story that we have been following for the past 24 hours or so, if not more. And that is this, that the search continues for this man you see right there on your screen. He is a father who is accused of killing his three daughters. This is 32-year-old Travis Decker. Authorities are actively searching for him right now. He is wanted for 3 counts of first-degree murder and first-degree kidnapping. His three daughters, three Wenatchee girls, ages 5, 8, and 9, they were initially reported missing on Friday, and they were found dead on Monday. Travis Decker, the man that authorities are searching for, is described as a former military member with extensive training who authorities say should not be approached by the public because of that potential risk. Washington State Patrol was initially contacted Friday night to request an Amber Alert, but that did not meet with required criteria. The following day, Wenatchee police detectives provided additional information and an endangered missing persons alert was issued. According to a preliminary report filed with the Chelan County Superior Court, the 3 young girls appear to have died from asphyxiation. Authorities continue to search for Travis Decker. He is accused in killing his 3 daughters. They were located on Monday, and their bodies were found at the Rock Island campground. Decker's vehicle was found nearby with 2 bloody handprints, with also personal items like a blanket, food, car seats, and a wallet. And the camp did show signs of recent activity with a tent and cooler located a short distance away. Decker's cell phone activity also shows that he drove to and left the same campground a day prior to the kidnapping. Decker is a former military member. He is known to stay at motels or local campgrounds after he had lost housing. He and his ex-wife, divorced for several years, did have a parenting plan which allowed them to see the girls during specific hours, and he in particular allowed to see them every other weekend. According to court documents, Decker's ex-wife claimed that he was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, and she believes that he does not take medications for that. To speak more on this, I do want to bring in Chelan County Sheriff Mike Morrison to speak more on the very latest. And Sheriff, we appreciate you joining us here on Live Now from Fox.
Thanks for having me on.
So I want to start with the very latest in this investigation. Authorities have been working around the clock to try and find Travis Decker. What is the latest update? What can you tell us?
So currently we have helicopter units up in the air. We thank Sheriff Knowles, the Spokane County Sheriff's Office, for having his aircraft out this morning. We'll have our aircraft also launching here at 11 o'clock Pacific time to follow up with Border Patrol. They had their helicopter up yesterday, along with HSI. We have ground units on the ground. Continuing to comb the area, we've had Washington State Patrol, thanks to Chief Batiste, had their investigative unit for the crime lab out processing the scene. We couldn't do it without our state and federal partners, and we're going to continue to push on. We're working with the U.S. Marshals Service today, along with the FBI and Homeland Security investigations, just to name a couple of the agencies assisting us to track down leads. We have the FBI assisting for online information coming on, and we plan on finding Mr. Decker.
Now, we do know that the suspect does have a military experience. We also know that there were a number of items found on the campground, and authorities have been able to track cell phone service. When it comes to additional leads, surveillance cameras, witnesses, what can you share with us about any of that?
We have our investigative units from Wenatchee Police Department, our investigative unit, FBI, again, U.S. Marshals Service, Homeland Security investigations, combing the area. We're checking residences. We're fortunate to have a good relationship with the U.S. Forest Service. We have Forest Service deputies assigned to our agency that are also tracking down cabins that are in the area and looking for any other kind of cameras that we might have missed in our initial sweep through. But thankfully, we got a very supportive community. They've come out with just droves and droves of information, and we feel pretty confident that we're going to be able to get more information to track them.
For folks who are not familiar with this area, we do know that the three young girls were found at a campground. Can you describe the layout of this? Is this very rural? Is that a challenge for authorities when trying to search for this individual?